Hello, shoalmates, and welcome to the 106th installment of The Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Didi over here from
Oh,
Didi's Fin Denim on
shucks.
opposite sides this evening, and I, Foxy from Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us on this, which is sure to be this evening's derailment. It's so lovely to have you all here with us. I look forward to this hour every week, and I just love being here with you guys. Miss Didi. Oh no, someone's breaking
It sounds like it.
in. How are you doing this evening, Miss Didi?
I'm doing great. And you?
Doing really good. It's been a little warm here the past week, but today it's not so bad. It's about 72, but still warm, so I can't wait to like actually get back down and cool off. Just got to keep above water just to speak, so you guys don't hear water
Yeah, it's
sound.
hot here too, so it happens so fast.
Yes, it does. It's like one week it's winter, and the next it's summer, and that's Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
yes. So before we get ahead of ourselves too much, because you know I can talk for days, let me pop out the participant list and say hello to all those who have joined us in chat so far. So if you all would like a personal hello, please to make sure that you're included in the participant list. Then I'll toggle that
Time
on
to
there.
say it. Oh,
Yes.
June. June has fish.
Nice. And for our participants, we have in hello and welcome to 3G, Amisa, Bigfoot Fish Tanks, Bill Meyer, Cool Gamer, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Finden, Emma the Sea Witch, Foxy's Fishes, James H., Jen U, Jenna P., Lady R, Linda Worth, Myrick T, Monster Fish Gal, Mystery Snail Guardians, Nathan Hovey, Only Oscars, Richard Reynolds, Rico Stain, Sketty Nona, Skull Aquatics, Sky Dancer, the Nano Aquarium Guy. Thank you all for joining us this evening, and it's lovely to have you all here with us. And
Yes,
the
it
list
is.
jumped, so I think I missed someone. Did I say Merrick T? Welcome,
Yeah.
Merrick.
Yes.
Well, I missed someone. I apologize. But welcome. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Oh my goodness. How has your week been, Miss Dee Dee?
Well, it's been like a blur. Everything is happening so fast.
Mhm.
Things are coming up right around the corner, and
Yeah.
of course, Mother's Day. It was different because we celebrated, and
Hmm.
it was just a different day for me for some reason. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but it was. It was just kind of a
Yeah.
weird day. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes it just hit different. I get it.
yeah, and maybe the age factor. I don't know because I'm still raising a baby at this age. It's like wow.
Well,
But I did pick up my glass today from my two
nice.
other aquariums I want to build. So got that home this afternoon, and hopefully, if nothing happens tomorrow morning, I will go out there and start hooking another one together.
That's so exciting. I know that you had so much fun with your first one and you learned a thing or two. And
Yeah,
also you had that little mishap. But hopefully going forward, no more glass shedding. And
yeah.
number two is perfect from the start. I'm so excited. And I get to watch you build them all, so that's fun. So hopefully you'll call me on this next one because I want to see the process.
Well, see, I have to do some of it in the shed, and I don't get reception in the shed
Oh, that
because
stinks.
I have a space where I can, because you have to lay the sides down beside the bottom, and it takes a lot of wingspan. Now, once I get
Yes,
it taped up, I can bring it in the house, but I have to get it sealed so I can move it from there to here. So that's the
yes.
reason I have to do it like that. So I
Well,
have to stand outside the door and take a picture. That's all I can do.
sorry.
And
So,
I've been working on some videos too. So I know I've been hitting y'all hard and heavy with videos.
mhm. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
um, but yes, I did just post, put up display what Monster Fish Gal posted. Um, our shoalmate, Deb's Pets, Debbie Holding. Her grandson was born with a rare medical condition, and he does require a special medical bed to sleep at home comfortably. Now, the Fish Fam helped me do the exact same thing last year. You all pitched in and came together and helped raise enough funds for me to buy a new medical bed within a week. So I know if you guys were able to do it for me, you are able to help this little boy have a fantastic night's rest as well. So if you are able to donate, please see the link in chat and give what you can and help this little boy get the best rest possible. Thank you for posting the link, Lori.
And a lot of people are mentioning it, so thank y'all to everybody who puts it on their streams or their videos also.
Yes, thank you. And I see that we had in Sage Lindsay as well. Stephen P, welcome. Scotty the Fish Freak says he's back with his ice cream and he's ready to start over, please. No, Scotty, you'll just have to rewind. Love you anyways. And the Fishy Plumber, welcome, says good evening, everyone. Hope your day is going well. It is going fantastic. Hope yours is going well as well, Fishy Plumber.
And Crowntail's here.
Nice. Welcome, Crowntail. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're fantastic too. Let's see. I'm actually staying pretty caught up. Okay.
And
Fire says a little blurry today. Maybe me, because my camera's been acting weird. I might be a little.
You are a tad blurry. Just a tad.
Well, if I shut all the aquarium lights off on the desk in front of me, I look like I'm in the dark. So that's why I've been leaving them on.
The blurry. It helps for me.
Nobody needs to see my eyeballs anyways. And we have Crayfish Empire in here. Grant, hello, Grant. How are you doing this evening, lovely? So excited to have him in here. And if you guys don't know, Fish Fam Link will be doing their live stream this upcoming Tuesday. Am I correct, Miss Didi?
The 30th?
The 30th, which is, yes, Tuesday. And Crayfish Empire will be the store that they'll be shopping at this month. And the owner himself, Grant, will be the personal shopper for all the Fish Fam. So you all get to see Grant again. And for ladies, if you don't know, he's single. So feel free to hit him up. If he can make snail food like that, he's going to make you a very happy husband. So.
Apparently, he can do some things in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yes, he's a great chef. He sends me the photos of some of the meals he makes. Man, I wish I lived a little closer. They always look so yummy. But let's see. What do we have going on? Okay, so
Keith is here.
Hello, Keith. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you're doing well. Speaking of Keith, I know that he's still having his Taxman Cometh sale. So that'll be going on to the end of May, May 31st. And if you use code IHT20 off or on his website, you get 20% off all products on his website. And that's to help pay his hefty tax bill that came in. So let's help a fellow fish fam out and head on over and offer him some support with this. That'd be great.
And it's a pretty easy code to remember. I hate taxes 20.
Yes, IHT. I hate taxes. Why can't I talk today? I'm so sorry, guys. Again.
Oh, Carthy popped in, and Daniel Velez, and Jenny Lynn.
Welcome, guys. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It's so lovely to have all my fish fam here. Oh, I look forward to this every
And we have a person in from George RB3's channel, Apple Love channel.
Welcome, Apple Love. Thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for the throwover, George. Greatly appreciate that. KJE says, forgot you was on. Well, I watched you earlier, Keith.
I just watched it as replay because I was out there busy planting some stuff in my ponds.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're planting your ponds already? Yay! So
well, I got some new stuff.
Nice.
And, okay, Richard Bennett says they're now driving to the Clash. Ooh, it's a long drive for Richard, but yay!
To the Clash?
Yeah, they're going to drive from Florida. That's a long.
I thought you meant like he's currently driving to the Clash. I'm like,
well, as far as that is, he might need to leave now. You know.
Yeah. And welcome, Jenny Lynn. Thank you for joining us this evening. See, I'm just
Yeah, I did have some land plants that I had tried in the ponds. They weren't looking their best, so I got something that could take more moisture today and just pop those in something else. That's how it goes.
Nice. That's so exciting. Like, I really love the pond plants. That's like half my favorite thing. But also, like, the other favorite part of it is like all the babies you get from tubbing. So I already have my two tubs out there. One's 110, and I think the other's just 100. They're a little bit differently shaped, but we'll be setting those up probably within the next week because summer has come. So I'm so excited to get out there and play in the little tubs. I'm going to be putting the Blackmores in the first tub. I'm going to let them spawn. Then I'm going to move them over to the second tub. I'm going to let their fry grow up in the first tub. And then we also have the big and the natural pond here, well, man-made pond, I should say, that Brian dug last year. And the ice came off of it, and all the native fish are doing great in there, the bluegill and the perch and the bass. There's even babies in there. They're all so cute. And there was a teeny tiny little baby snapping turtle in the pond. So that was so cool to see. So everything's starting to come back to life here, and all the fishies in the
Yeah.
pond are doing good. And I'm just so excited to get my tubs up and started. And I really
Now that's a real pond. That's not a little pond like I got. That's a real pond.
it's
You
a
can go
starter
fishing
pond.
in that one. Put a little boat in the middle of that.
I'm just happy that they survived over the winter. Like, I knew that they would, but it's just the nerves because it was the first year that like there were fish in it because we weren't able to dig it deep enough. So the pond froze over, the fish survived the winter, and there was even babies like when the ice came off. So they even the little ones survived. So that was really really cool to see.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
yes, I wanted to say for the plants, like the pond plants are awesome, like because plants just do so much better outside because there's no better light source than the sun. And a great place to get these pond plants is Keith over at KJE. He has pond plants, he has marginals. He's the one stop plant man shop. And if you don't see anything listed on his site, you can just message him and he can more than likely get it in for you. So that's very good to have a local fish fam hobbyist um, that does this. And he does it dirt cheap, he's honest, and you always get what you pay for quality. So definitely hit up KJE.
He wants to make sure you come back. So he gives you good quality. And his live stream today was about botanicals, which I just love having botanicals.
Yes, he messaged me about the big pieces of catawba bark he had, and I said that those would probably work really well in a paludarium or terrarium. And then he was on his live stream showing all the other different types of pods that he has, and those cocoa pods seem really cool. Like, I'm really interested in trying those to see if maybe the super white plecos that we have would be interested in those. Just because of the biofilm that they build up, I think those would be pretty cool. I just want to watch the tannin levels, maybe let them tannin out a little bit and then put them in there. But he has a wide variety of all kinds of botanicals. So definitely go over and check out, especially the Pod Diddy. You get a little bit of everything in that bag. Those banana stems, I freaking love them. Those are like my favorite. They're so cool looking. I love
They're
those.
good for your shrimp too, if I remember what he said today. But I was looking through his site the other day, and it said something about like a coconut hut, no hole, and I thought, what good is something without a hole?
All the good things have holes is what I was thinking.
Poke a hole in them, Keith.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, oops, I took that off.
We've already derailed because I didn't even go down my list of things I wanted to start off with. We're at 17 talking about holes.
Maybe it's that hole behind you that keeps me going there, It's like I can't stop. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Oh goodness. But I wanted to say thank you to our guest last week of Nano Aquarium Guy Jay. It was a phenomenal stream with you. thank you so much for coming up and letting us ask you 6.14 questions and dealing with the giveaways for me hitting 1K. Greatly appreciate it. But we definitely have to have you come back because I have a butt ton more questions to ask you. I'd love to still pick your brain. If you would like to come back, we'd love to have you. And I also wanted to say congrats to all the winners of the 1K giveaways. And also thank you so much to all the sponsors for these 1K giveaways. It wouldn't have been possible without gracious donations from our shoalmates. So thank you so very much for making that possible. I also wanted to say our shipping report. So for last week, because we had Jay the Banana Aquarium guy up, I did not talk about the shipping report. But last week was 100%, and this week was 100% for shipping reports. So far for 2023, it is 100% shipping success. Last year, 2022, we ended on 99.16. So far this year, we're on our goal to hit 100%. Knock on wood. Hopefully, we'll stay on target, but so far, so good. So that's fantastic. I also wanted to say that we have taken the axolotls down off the Gut Gills website. We were going to do it at the end of the month, but the temperatures have already spiked here. So I'm a little uncomfortable with sending them out in this temperature. When you put a cold pack in there, they only last 24 hours. And shipping from here, there is no 24-hour service. So I can only ship them priority. So that's 2 to 3 days in the mail. And I don't want to risk them. So we're going to be halting axolotl shipments from now and probably until the beginning of September. And if we have any axolotls left by then, because we're also selling them locally, then we'll begin shipping out until we end shipping season, which is typically the week before Thanksgiving. So unfortunately, our lotto shipping season has ended, but we do have some more fishies coming up. Let's see. Also, we have some more fishies coming up. We have like CPDs. We have some cories coming up. We have some more rainbow fishies growing up. So those are awesome. Yes, emeralds, resbors as well. They are so cute when they're tiny. When they're little, before they get their pattern, they're bright red. And you would think that you just have a tank full of Phoenix Rasboras. And actually, one of my Phoenix Rasboras thought that, I want to, my imagination says this. But because I had them in the tank next to them, like I had them an A4, and I had the emeralds in A4, and the phoenixes were an A5, and one of the phoenixes jumped from A5 into A4 and was just chilling with all the emerald babies. So that was really cool. He thought he was like the king of the pack because he was the biggest one, and he was super flared and red because he was just like, I'm amongst all my people. There's more than 6 in here. There's like 500. So that was pretty funny. So yeah, we have those coming up. I rescaped the 40. I got all the axolotl babies out of there. So now they're between like 10 tanks in the living room, between a 55, a 20 high, 120 long, 220 longs, 3, 4, 5 20 longs, and 3 10s. I think that should be all the axolotls in the living room. And then I have a 20 long with the adults still in the bedroom. And I put Duke for the first time in the 40 breeder. So he's finally been able to be upgraded from the 10 that he was in while the axolotl babies overtook the house to the 40 breeder. So he's the first inhabitant in there, and he's enjoying it. And in a few days, I'll introduce the adult leucistics in there, and the 3 of them will live happy lives in there. So I'm excited.
That was a cool video too.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, he was just trying to blend in when he was trying to be the knight in the back. So that was funny.
You can see his eyes.
Yeah, that's all you could see of him was his eyes. And then when he moved his gills, you're like, oh, there's something back there. And Kelly sent me some lovely lilies last week, as long as with a few extra plants. And those guys are phenomenal. I have the plants in the tank and I have the lilies in the fridge until we're ready to put them out in the big pond. And also the peas sent us some plants, and I got those all put away, and they're doing fantastic. So thank you so much, Kelly and Peas, for that. Greatly appreciate the plants. For Mother's Day, we had a Mother's Day cookout, and that was awesome. And I got a huge flower basket from Brian, and it smells so good, and they're all so pretty, and I love it so very much.
We got a throat punch.
Oh yes, for my grandson. Yes, mid picture throat punch for my grandson. That was great. Oh, I love him. So he was just um very active and tired at that time. And when babies push away, they don't. He likes to right here. So that's why I got
Yeah.
it. I wasn't sure if it was a karate chop or a throat punch at first, but it kind of indented, so it had to be a fist.
Oh,
So
Lord.
yeah, that was really fun. Um, Also, uh, a big thing that we have going on is that we've started collecting for our Fishmas in July. So if you guys don't know, last year we started this event called Fishmas in July, and this is where we raise donations from our shoalmates, the Fish Fam, to give away on a live stream during Fishmas, well during July, during Fishmas in July, and it was just supposed to be because I had to clear out my mermaid cave, but the secret was let out of the bag that I secretly do it for my birthday. I prefer to give gifts than receive gifts. So I thought, what better way to use my birthday for some good than spread the love across the fish fam? So we are currently collecting donations to do this. This cannot be done with all of you guys because this is by the fish fam for the fish fam. So we are currently collecting donations to do giveaways this year. And instead of doing one giveaway this year, we'll be doing giveaways every Thursday in July. And you know what? Instead of me just babbling on about it, Didi made a fantastic video. And Miss Didi, if you don't mind, I'd like to share it with everybody now.
Oh, have at it, lady.
Let me head on over here, open this, and here's a word from Miss Didi. Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. Haha, here we
Oh,
go.
don't do that video. Hi, everybody. It's Dee Dee from Dee Spendin. And maybe you can tell us something's getting ready to, happen. With all these little bleaky bleakies and the blue balls and everything all around me. You know, it's that time of year. And I'm talking about Fishmas in July. You know, I'm a co-host on the Hot Mess Express, and that's on Foxy's Fishes channel. That's Roxanne. That's her channel. And Roxanne likes to do a Fishmas in July because two things. First is July, but mainly it's her birthday. And Roxanne is so generous that she always loves to do this. She would rather, instead of receiving gifts for herself, she would rather forward gifts to others. So Christmas in July is coming right around the corner. Now, we did have a fabulous live stream last year on the Hot Mess Express, and it was packed full of donations. And boy, we had to really jump through hoops to try to get those giveaways given as fast as we could and not skip over somebody else's live stream at time. And I think we did run over some because there was just so many gifts. But that was all because of the generous donations of people like you. You know, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You see? Look, yeah, you. But anyways, y'all were so generous and gave her so many things to give to others that it was just a wonderful time. Lots of people were able to win, and it's nice to get a gift sometimes, especially if you don't have extra money to spend sometimes on yourself. So that's all good too. Now, if you would like to be a donator this year, some of these gifts, maybe you're a repeat donator, and maybe you want to be, your first time, or maybe you're new to the fishing. It's all good. She'll work with anybody, however it needs to take to organize and coordinate and all this kind of stuff. But what you need to do is contact Roxanne, that's Fox's Fishes, and you can find all of her links on fishfam.link. And coordinate with her, well, however you use, whatever platform. It's all there. And if for some slim reason is not, contact me, Dee Svendian, on fishfam.link, and I'll forward the information to Roxanne. Because we wouldn't want to overlook anybody that wants, to help. And it's just as good to give, and it's good to receive. Who doesn't like to give and who doesn't like to receive? It just kind of works that way, It just always does. But, anyways, give her a heads up if you would like to help this year. Now, this year, since last year was so spectacular, Roxanne got to thinking and she says, you know what? I think I want to do something different this year. She says, how about our goal is to have a giveaway live stream every Thursday in the month of July. Now that is a Fishmas in July. I don't think that one's been topped yet. So that would be a huge endeavor. But you know what? We're up for it. We'll take the challenge, and it would be phenomenal if we could make this work. But we can only make it work if you help us out. So if you can, and if you would like to, do what you can do and contact her. And the sooner we can get it all organized and planned, the better, because it is a kind of big thing to keep track of and all that. And it's, sometimes me and Roxanne, we derail, but so we need to really get ourselves organized. But we can do it. I know we can. But contact her as soon as you can if you want to donate, and that way she can get you on the list, and we can start with the planning. So hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.
Thank you so very much for making that, Miss Didi. So
Oh, that
very
was fun.
informative, and it was good. And yes, that video in the background was very, very suspicious. What is that silver nipple about?
Well, I don't even know what it is, but actually, it was a Hallmark Christmas movie playing because
Really?
I got my Christmas stuff up.
Mhm.
And so I put that pickup truck, that had the Christmas tree in it last July. I just happened to see somebody hauling a Christmas tree, maybe to a storage or something.
Yes.
It's covering up the Hallmark logo. And I
Yeah.
put our little thing on the background, the thumbnail, hoping it would cover it. But the whole time I'm like, what is that? It kind of looks very seductive.
It does. It looks very suspicious, but it was an awesome intro to it. And yes, if you guys can donate, we're looking for donations that can be used stateside and international. So if you can donate, if you like to donate to be able to give back to the Fish Fam for Fishmas in July, please contact me at the email that Lori put in chat. Let me see if we can find it again so I can post it up on the screen for those who are just watching along. Where did it go?
With my naughty nature, I decided to leave that there.
There it is. There we go. So you can email me at foxysfishes@fishfam.link. That'll forward it right to my personal email, and I will coordinate with you whatever the donation is that you would like to contribute for Fishmas in July. And I also just want to say thank you so much in advance. As I said before, this could not be done with all of you because this is by the Fish Fam for the Fish Fam. So thank you to each and every last one of you for your every donation. I'm just so excited to get this started. It's going to be so much fun. Last year, we did 29 giveaways over 3 hours. You guys offered 29 giveaways to us, and we were able to give them out in over 3 hours. Now, we were stepping on some toes last year, so we don't want to do that this year. So it would be awesome. And although Dee Dee credited me with that idea, it was really her idea to do the live streams every week in July because I want to pay credit where credit's due. And that was a fantastic idea. And that way we can spread out the love all month long. So that will be a true Fishmas in July. And thank you so very much for that idea, Miss Didi.
I don't remember
We're
thinking
just like
of
get
that,
away with
but
that one.
whatever. I don't remember half of what I do anyways.
That was a fantastic idea. And I'm just so excited. But yes, it takes a lot of planning, a lot of coordinating. So that's why we're starting early. So you guys are hearing about it in the middle of May because come July, we want to have it all squared and buttoned up and all just ready to go and have it as streamlined as possible because you guys are here watching The Hot Mess where we derail often. So we need advanced time as much as possible to get this as straight as possible. So thank you all for your donations so far. We've had 14 donations so far. We have plenty more coming in. I know I have some more emails to look into in the email. And I know there's more to come. So there's already some really good things up for grabs. And I can't wait. It's always just so much fun. It's always just so much fun. The community building. And I really think little things like that make the Fish Fam stronger. So I can't wait. And I see that some people said that they want to donate, and some people said they're a horrible donator, and some people says that they were a chronic donator. Was it a repeat donator? There we go, repeat donator. That's not a bad thing.
Big boy thought I was saying repeat offender. That's a donator.
Awesome. Yes, thank you all for that. And I saw Rico ask earlier, what are my watch hours at? I am 61 hours away from hitting my goal of 4K. I was at 61 hours yesterday, and when I checked today, it didn't refresh. So I think it might just be a glitch in the system. I might be over it already. But last I checked, it still says that I need 61 more hours to reach 4K. And then I can begin the process of monetizing the channel. So, yay, I'm so very close. But you know what, guys? This lady right here is at 417 subscribers, and she absolutely does not want to give Scotty the Fish Freak $1 more to go to the Keystone Clash. So we need to get her up to 500 subs as fast as possible, at least before the Clash, so Didi doesn't have to give Scotty any more money. So if you guys are not subbed to Didi, what are you thinking? She's phenomenal. Her content is amazing, and she is just, how could you not love her? Please, if you don't have it, go over and subscribe, watch a video, hit the like, so it sticks, and you will enjoy all the content you ever receive from Miss Didi's channel. So,
yeah. And I'm working really hard to not give him that $25. You can bet on that.
Yeah, we really got to get you up there. You're so very close. You're not that far away, and we will get you to 500. So
I could just see I'm gonna show up to the Clash, and if I don't have my 500, sirens are going to go off, bells are going to ring, they're going to come with those wands and all this kind of stuff. Like, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So help me get your grandmas registered, your grandpas, get them all registered.
Yes, please. The fantastic. Take your brother's phone, take your significant other's phone, your children's phone, YouTube's. Go sub to Miss Didi.
That's right. Do it. And they're like, why am I getting all this crazy mermaid lady stuff up on my screen?
Well, the kids will love it. The significant others, especially if they're women, will probably love it too. And also, Miss Didi also makes entertaining content with her granddaughter over there, like making their little lovely dog talk. So there's so many things to look for over there. And just all of her shrimp things and her DIY polisher video. Like, she has so many cool things over there to watch. Like, you will forever be entertained. And she's forever evolving, and you evolve with her. So it's cool to learn with Didi as she's building and learning new things, such as making these tanks, which I think is very, very cool.
That's fun too. Which I like buildings. I like crafting. I love doing all that stuff.
And Masters. Well, I think you're a lot better at it than you give yourself credit for. That tank is still holding water, is it not?
Absolutely. And see,
there you go.
I couldn't remember how high I filled it up for my test run, but on this rack, I said, you know what? It's either get off the pot.
Yeah.
I filled that thing almost to the point it was ready to overflow, and I didn't lose a drop. Now that I was one proud mama, I'm telling you.
That's awesome. And Eduardo says, so is Fishmas in July be held in September? No, Eduardo, it's still held in July.
June got me 2 new subs. Thank you, June.
Nice. Thank you, June.
They don't know it yet. But my husband is subbed to a lot of y'all too. So.
And Jenna is saying, can I verify the requested edit access to a Fish Fam page through a different email address? Yes, Jenna. For some reason, both my personal and my YouTube emails are up there, and my personal email was registered, and I was trying to register my YouTube email to be with my YouTube channel. So I don't know what I did, but I was trying to fix it, and I might have double signed in. So I'm sorry. If I made a boo-boo, just let me know how to fix it, and I will.
Just like last night, I put on one of the axolotl egg watches and let them run, when I went to bed, because they're 10, 11 hours.
Thank you so very much for that.
And
I'm actually
easy to hit that.
I'm actually working on another egg watch. We currently have a few options. We have the stir-fry corridor eggs. I have some orange yukihi rice fish eggs about to pop because those take forever. So I'm a little nervous about those because it can take 7 to 21 days, and I don't want a 21-day live stream. So also, we have our Harlequin Rasbora spawning lately, and those hatch in 18 to 24 hours. So that would be a perfect egg watch stream. So I'm waiting to see when those guys spawn again because they literally just spawned for us a few days ago. We have some fry from that. So I'm going to wait and see when they run again, and I'm going to try to get a good microscopic image for you guys to live stream the complete formation and hatching of a Harlequin Rasbora because that would be really, really cool. So I have that coming up hopefully soon if they cooperate. But you know, fishies, they will do what they do. Just feed them well, give them love, keep them clean, and hopefully they'll return some babies to you. So
You remember the egg watch that we had? Well, not we, but you had in New Year's Eve. We were all watching Egg Watch.
yes, everyone watched the eggs drop for New Year's Eve.
I think that's the one that Geek Boy won the time. You know, if you had out there who could guess the time when the egg will hatch, I think Geek Boy won that one.
And that's another thing that I do during the egg watch is like I'll give you guys information about what's going on, the different developments, what little bugs you might see crawl across the eggs. You guys get to see cool things like the nurse-made ram's horns that clean the eggs and they don't eat them. The only time I've ever seen them eat an egg is if it's infertile or it has fungus, but they literally just sail over the healthy developing eggs and they keep them clean from all little things that might attach to them. And then they help them hatch when they're ready because they smell that juice come out. And they're like, oh, dinner time. So they help the baby hatch out and then they eat the egg casing. So it's really cool. Like you see things like that. And then I'll give you some general knowledge, or at least what I know about them and care. And we have some contests that go on as well. So look forward to the next egg watch as soon as the Harlequins lay some more eggs. So I'm excited about that. Also, we had some birthdays these past 2 weeks, haven't we, Miss Didi? Because I think we missed the happy birthday last week.
We did.
Would you like to say who the happy birthdays are? I only got them last week because, you know, I am a ditz. And I forgot the week before that.
Well, I can do that. And I'm going to go back as far as the 5th. I think that's the last time we announced it. It was on the 4th. The 5th was Gina's Reef. And the 6th was Getty Nono and window liquor number 5. I want to know if window liquor number 5 is the son of window liquor number 4 and the grandson of window liquor number 3. I just like to know that story. And on the 7th,
those are replacement people for every time they ended licking windows.
Okay, well, we've got a new window liquor. Okay, and the 7th was Sharpie of Sharpie's Fish and Founds. 8th was Kyle. We know him, ATC Aviator. That's Beck's Fish Ring. That's her husband. And on the 12th or the 13th, I'm not sure because it's showing both days, it's Paul McCarthy. And on the 14th, Fishymon. I don't see you in here, Fishymon, but I believe he's working. And Basin Genetics. And today, it's Ian of Atkins Nature Aquariums, Ben Backstrom, and Kenny E. of Danican Aquatics.
Yes, it is. It's been so many Fish Fam birthdays these past 2 weeks. And, you know, all the Fish Fam are great. So, and these are fantastic birthdays and they're here as well. And I just want to say very happy birthday to each and every one of you. I hope you have a fantastic birthday, had a fantastic birthday, are having a fantastic birthday. And that you have another phenomenal trip around the sun. So here's your special birthday song for you guys.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And Nano has a very good question here. If Didi gets to 500, will she wear her mermaid costume at the clash?
Well, we are planning, I believe, some of our discussions on taking them with us in case if we live stream from the clash.
Exactly. So there might be 2 mermaids at a clash near you.
That's right. We'll be dry landing, but you know what? That's what we got to do.
Someone's going to have to wheel us around with our fins, though.
Somebody be trying to catch us with a pole, and hook us, all that stuff.
Yes.
Catch us if you can.
And I see a lot of people saying in chat that they're going to be running my previous live stream. So thank you so very much.
Y'all.
Every minute counts towards reaching this goal. So thank you so very much. Because once I get monetized, I can just further pay it back into you, my shoalmates, my dear loved ones who's helped me reach this. So I'm so excited. I'm so very close. And thank you to everybody who has helped me get this far and is going to help me push me over that edge. Thank you so very much for that. And Scotty says, I wheel mermaids around at work. I got you. Nice. Nice, Scotty. It's good to know that we have safe transports.
He's going to put us on one of those luggage racks.
Well, we are going to have some mermaid security with us, at least 2 detailed, just so you know.
Oh, and I'm working on a video, and I'm trying to talk my husband into helping me with it. So there might be a Tony sighting.
Nice. That would be really cool. To see your other half finally in a video.
So he's kind of said he would. So we'll see if I can, there might be some bartering and trading that has to happen, but whatever.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right?
You got to take one for the team.
I was like, wait, I hear random water, but it's raining outside, so that's where it's coming from.
Oh,
Isn't
isn't that the worst sound when you hear water and you're
like, there's something sounds different, something's off. Yeah, that's just fish keeper ear hearing at this point. Let's see, what else do I have to go through from my list so I don't forget anything? I finished that one. All right, yes, okay.
Oh, yes. See, Scotty has our best interest. He wants to know if he can spray us down so we don't go dry. Scotty's always willing to look out for everybody.
That's very kind of you, Scotty, but our mermaid details got that covered. Greatly appreciate it. I don't think Brian would appreciate that.
That's another venue, Scotty.
And Silver says, on a serious note, has anyone seen or heard from Chewy Lunatic Fringe lately? I have not. So that's a very good question. Where has our Chewy gone?
He's working with a music production company, and he contacted me on Messenger, and that's how I got back in tune with him. But in tune, that was not intended. But yeah. He's doing all these promotions for this company. So he's busy doing what he loves to do. But you know what?
As long as
he's a walking set of encyclopedias.
Yes, he is. Extremely knowledgeable. And anything you ever need to know about music, Chewy's got you covered. He's amazing.
Yeah, he is. He can ask you a question. He can answer it for you. I used to love when he come on the streams.
Yes, me too. He's just so very knowledgeable.
Stephen says that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, have we?
Yes, I put out a video. This is not how to take down a Christmas tree.
Because I know
watch it.
I know you've sent me some like personal videos that you didn't make public of like him, but I was like, did I remember seeing him fall? I don't remember if I seen him fall.
Do you remember when Matt fell off the ladder?
Yes.
Okay. Well, to make him feel better, it's like, okay, you're not the only one. So, of course, I asked Tony if it was okay. He said, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Nobody will ever meet him anyways. Well, now he's going to the clash. So, but yeah, that was fun. He got hurt a little bit, but he laughed it off right then.
Sore bum. It's okay. Craig says it was nice to get a reply from Mary to know she's okay. Yes, Mary put out a video about rocks. I think she also did a short, and I received a few messages on her. She's staying busy, working hard, and she's trying to make her way back here to be amongst the shoal more. So that'd be really cool to see Mary back more amongst the fish fam. And if I heard correctly, I heard that her and Jimmy would be getting the two peas in a pod back together. So that would be fantastic. I'm missing her.
Absolutely. That's what I saw too, and it's like that's awesome.
Yes. Be very cool. And let's see. Okay, we said the birthdays. Oh, one more thing I have to talk about is that this weekend, actually last weekend, the Fish Fam auction was postponed for the month of May. Skipper had some computer issues to deal with. So he finally got that fixed, and the Fish Fam auction will be held this weekend, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That is May 30th. No, it's May 20th. No, I'm sorry. That is May 20th. May 20th, 8 p.m. Eastern on Skipper's Aquariums channel. This is like hot mess extra at the moment. I'm trying to say it straight and it keeps messing up. I'm sorry. So Skipper's Aquariums channel, the Fish Fam auction this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. There's going to be some amazing auctions up, and this is what we'll be offering for our auction on the Fish Fam auction this month. Let me put it up for you. So we'll be doing two things. We will be doing a 5-pack of purple mystery snails from Lab Snails lineage. Now these guys have been here for 2 years now. These are the great-great-grand snails from Lab Snails. And we're also doing the PCA starter pack of 4 Itennis stir-by Corys, 8 Blue Dream shrimp, as well as 8 CPDs. So that'll be a PCA starter pack for the shrimp, the Corys, and the CPDs, and then we will be doing the snails as well. So look forward to those two in the auction this weekend, and I know there's so many other good fishies and snails and maybe some artwork in the auction as well. So if you guys can, definitely tune in and don't miss out on the auction. It's going to be so much fun. It always is.
You got to play a little video.
We made that into a short last week, but then it was postponed. So I just decided to share it on the stream this week so people would see it. All right, personal videos of him. Good grief. Yes, Scotty, but not the kind you're thinking of, sir.
Yeah, Scotty's all about those wet t-shirts and personal videos. Scotty,
Yeah.
what is it that you do?
Okay, so now they're talking about all girls in chat. Rare and endangered speed. Okay, I got get the girls do their thing. I'm in a house full of girls. I feel you. I grew up with 3 sisters and my mom. Now I have my wife and daughter. Isn't it fantastic? You have all those lovely women in your life that probably just spoil you darn rotten.
I was the only girl. So I grew up a tomboy.
And hello, Chu. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Have I missed anything in chat? Is there anything else I've missed talking about? I don't think so. I think I've covered everything. If you guys can, make sure to hit up Keith over at KJE for his I Hate Taxes sale. Use IHT20 to save 20% off his site. If you guys are in the market for some phenomenal invert food, head up Crayfish Empire and use code FOXY15 to save 15% off your total order. Your shrimp and snails will thank you. And make sure to tune into this month's auction on Skipper's Aquariums channel this Saturday for some fantastic Fish Fam auctions. Personal hobby-raised fish, shrimp, snails, plants, hobbyist-made artwork. It's going to be phenomenal. You guys don't want to miss it. And of course, did you guys know about this? Where is it? We're going to be in class. clash. So, oh my goodness, there's going to be 2 mermaids at the clash, and I'm so excited. And if you guys do not know about the clash, how do you not know about the clash? Definitely. The clash is going to be phenomenal. It's an awesome event that's going to be held in Morgantown, Pennsylvania at the end of September. And all the awesome Fish Fam people that can make it are going to be there. There's going to be well over 100 Fish Fam people, I think, that have confirmed to be there already. Awesome vendors. There's going to be awesome speakers. And it's just going to be so much fun. So if you guys can make it out to Morgantown, PA at the end of September, you will not regret it. It's going to be a phenomenal event, and you get to meet us in person, and we can give you big, big hugs and kisses. So I'm so excited about that. So definitely try to make it there. Is there anything else I'm forgetting to talk about, Miss Didi? The Fish Fam link. Would you like to talk about that before we head on out for this evening?
What, the Aquarium Hall giveaway or just the link?
The Aquarium Hall, giveaway for this upcoming week, this month.
Okay, on the 30th at 5 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be Crayfish Empire is sponsoring the $100 giveaway. And Grant is actually going to be the shopper. That's the first time we've done it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, at the end or maybe sometime during the stream, we don't know when it's going to happen. Once he loads up that cart with $100 worth of stuff, people in the chat can have an opportunity to win. You just put your little whatever the keyword is, and your chances as good as the next one. And there might be some other surprises going on too. So what you really need to make sure that you are is subscribe to the Fish Family YouTube channel, and Jenna and Annette and I will be the host that day. And also go over and check out fishfam.link website, because you can see anything going on in the Fish Fam. And Matt is constantly adding something new and and improved to it all the time. Just like the Fish Fam link giveaway tool. Stephen P used it on his channel last night and compared it with the StreamYard tool just to make sure, see how it did. It did excellent. And what it does, it generates names as you enter it. Don't wait for you to do a, collect.
Yes.
And so you can kind of see if your name is populating up there, because maybe you typed the hashtag wrong or something. So that's a bonus, to use that one instead.
I like that.
And
StreamYard tool.
so he's doing all that. There's all FishFam .link merch. And if you haven't got your cool badge, we've been flashing those things, and it's time to get them out and flash them again. Or you can hold up your little badge and somebody can scan your QR code and jump right into a channel. Or my very favorite is the table banner display. I don't know why it's such a favorite for me, but it's like, oh my God, that's just the coolest thing ever. But
I really love it. It just makes it easy to use, and you don't have to tell anybody about it.
I'm not a vendor, but
everyone always has their phone in their hand anyway, so they can just scan the QR code.
Yeah.
Be right there. Be in tune with all the Fish Fam immediately. So thank you so very much for creating this.
You know how it is. People say, oh yeah, when I get home, let me write it down, and I'll, and they get busy and they lose the piece of paper they wrote on. Well, here they can just do the thing. So, and he's always improving, but there's lots of work that goes into it, and Lord knows I don't do anything. Jenna and Annette help him. They're the ones that help him, Stephen, whoever. I'm not sure exactly all who have, abilities. But he also has a patron on there. So if you want to be a patron and help support it that way, because it's like, it is for us, and it has all of our stuff. You know. And if somebody wants to look for Foxy Fish's merch, they don't have to say, no, does she sell it on Teespring? Does she sell it on this? All they got to do is go to Foxy's Fishes, look underneath your little things and see whatever platforms you have. If you have merch, click on merch, and it's going to take it straight to whatever merch vendor that you're using. Can't get any easier than that. I'm a patron, and I get my money's worth out of it, and I don't even live stream, like you do, but I get my value out of it just knowing it's there, and when I need to know something, I can get it fast. So
yes, it's so.
Thank you, Matt.
Yes,
Jenna,
thank you so very much. To Matt, who created the site, and all the fantastic people behind the site running it and adding in the links and doing all the little maintenance things. Thank you so very much for keeping it all running smoothly, keeping everything updated, streamlined, and just making it so much easier for us all to stay connected. Because the show works better when we have good communication, and that just helps build something. So thank you so much for that, guys. And if you guys need to ever find anything fish fam related, emails, merch updates, anything you need to find on a certain person, you can look up their channel name and fish fam link. We'll have it listed for you. So that's fantastic. And also,
birthday.
yes, birthdays. Birthdays, the calendar of all the live streams, all the events going on. You can click if you're attending or not. It's really cool. They have all really cool features over there. And I loved that giveaway tool so much watching on Steamy McStreamy that will be the tool that we'll be using to do the giveaways during Fishmas in July. So that's exciting.
Yes.
And I also wanted to say before we head on out for this evening that welcome, Maiden Cat Boran. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you for joining us this evening. But I also want to say, don't forget about this lady over here. I keep pointing the wrong way. This lady over here, we need to help get her to 500 so we don't have to give Scotty one more dollar. Scotty, you can't have that 25. We're going to hold it as hard as we can. So let's get Miss Didi, from 417 to 500 as fast as possible. And we can do it with all the help of you guys. So thank you so much for sharing her out. Hopefully we can get her there fast. And
I got 2 subs during the stream. I think June hooked me up with 2 more.
Fantastic. Awesome. Which means you're 2 closer, 419. Woohoo!
Yeah, every day.
Miss Kelly,
and I'll finally shut up if y'all get me there.
Scotty says he'll pole dance for it.
Hey, Scotty. We'll have to record that.
But Ms. Kelly Foreman will not be going this evening. She's really busy getting all her ponds together, so she's going to be missing this week. But she'll be back with us next week, and you can always catch her on What Your Plants with Stephen and Midrell. I love watching that show. It's so entertaining. And so we will be heading on over to KG Tropicals. And I think a good hashtag to use for this evening would be DD2500.
Oh, thank you.
Hashtag DD2500 to help get Miss Didi that little extra bump. So we can get her into the clash as cheap as possible, not have to give Scotty one more dollar. Scotty, you hear us?
No more dollars, Scotty.
And I hope you all had a fantastic evening hanging out here with us. I know that we had a fantastic evening here with you guys. Make sure to tune in to the Fish Fam auction this week. Hit up KJE, hit up Crayfish Empire, hit up Didi's channel and sub if you're not subbed. Help get her to 500. And that's just halfway to 1K. We need to get her there as well. And if you guys have a little bit of time, please, if you don't mind, turn on my watch list, watch a few of my videos, and hopefully I can be over 4K by next week. And hopefully I'm in the process of monetization so I can pay it forward to all the Fish Fam. So with that, we're going to head on over to KJE with hashtag DD2500. Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on out for this evening, or did I talk your ear off?
Oh, no, it was wonderful. You know what? But it's just like I say every week. Help each other, do what you can for each other, and love everybody.
Yes, always.
I don't say that every week. I don't know where that came from.
Well, you can start. It's starting now with your every week thing.
I won't remember it next week.
Well, you say some form of it at every end of live stream. So,
but I do love you all. I do love everybody in here.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
And we love you too. Thank you so much for being my PIC and my fantastic co-host. I love you so very much. And mods, thank you for all the hard work you do, dropping the random links about the random things that we talk about in chat, and keeping us safe from bots and trolls, and just keeping the peace. Thank you for all the hard work we do. We greatly appreciate you. And whether you are a participant, a lurker, or replay crew, we love each and every single one of you, and we cannot wait to be back here with you next week on the Hot Mess Express to derail at the same time, same station. So let's head on over to KG Tropicals with hashtag DD2500. And your loved ones, if they live far away, give them a call. Let them know you love them, you're thinking about them, because, life isn't always easy, and maybe that's the pickup they need that day. And it never hurts to spread a little love. If you're lucky to have them close, pull them in, give them a big, 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 big hug, and a big, big kiss, because tomorrow is not promised, but today is your gift. A
Can I say
present
something real quick
of love.
before you push that button?
Yes.
Well, sometimes after the outro, we'll be backstage, but I mean, we'll still be on. It looks like we've gone, but we haven't. And then we might be saying something like, "You're still alive, you're still alive," trying to warn us so we don't say something naughty. But we might be back there, so just hang out.
Yes. You never know. And
Oh,
like I
sorry.
said, no, it's fine. Feel free to interrupt me all the time. I know I do to you all the time. I'm sorry about that. It's the delay. But you guys go for it. Spread some kindness, spread some love, and we'll see you all back here next week on the Hot Mess Express. Love you all. Bye.
He is a milk. He is a baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Aww.
Hey, Roxanne.
Yep.
Did you know that sex is like math?
How so?
Where you add the bed, you subtract the clothes, you divide the legs, and hope you don't multiply.
Great success.
Good night.